See back in 10 minutes. Well, I'm here immediately. No delay. So I'm gonna continue playing, but we're not gonna win the tournament anymore. Winner gets invited to the Mox showcase. And that's it, kinda mostly. Can get top 16, I guess. Gonna play the Pioneer Challenge. Well, I am playing the Pioneer Showcase Qualifier, which starts the same time as the challenge. I will not play the Pioneer Challenge. We could play... We could double queue the Legacy Challenge, I guess, because it's in 50 minutes. As long as we find a Legacy deck to play. I'm gonna play Delver though. It's a Delver, what the hell? What's red though? Mono Red Storm. Banning Ragvan fixed the format. Yeah. The thing with 8 casts is that I don't really... not looking forward towards spending 400 USD dollars on Kappa Cannoneer. Wait, just 150 now? There's no decks to play in the fucking format, just Delvers. Alright, it's 3 copies and it's 50, then I guess it's more reasonable. Naya Depths. I guess let's look up at the Izzet Delver sideboards. And let's check the amount of graveyard high 1 cage to extraction. It's not the highest, but also not the lowest. Defend Texas is nice. Defend Texas is the opposite of nice for me. To extraction. No Kajai. To extraction. It seems like mostly to extraction. Most people don't play the cage. 1 cage to extraction. Focal Zenith by Maquin Sauce. Shurikai Genesis Engine. Sure. It's a planeswalker that can't be attacked. Can be your commander. It's not even built. It's not even properly built yet. What the hell? Those cards seeing play is one of the few cool things about Legacy though. I don't know, it does not excite me. Like there's no decks to play, right? It's just 27% Delver. And then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 11 decks with great Delver matchup, right? Allegedly. Ay, 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 ay. No, I don't want to deliver secrets. Like that's the reason I don't play Legacy is because I would need to deliver secrets and I am not just not what I want to do. What's Painter? Just the same deck but with Painter, Servant, and Grindstone for the combo. Grindstone fetchable with Urza Saga. Yes. Scapa actually all that good. So great Lantern, powerful. How does Delver beat Baron though? Like exquisite, you go exquisite Firecraft, and then they're like, damn, I cannot counter. I take 4. I just counter the last burn spell and attack you with multi-dragons. Ay, ay, ay. Morning Americanos, afternoon Kenny. Good day to you. Over voltage. Trying to decide between Celestial Depths and Green Cloud post to bold and paper. I'll do neither. What's the Madness deck look like? Timur Cascade and Legacy. Followed Breakfast. Three once upon a time. 8 lootings, 4 LEDs. Rutwola, Agnes Ravager, Anger, Vengevine, Hollow One, Ox, Street Rave. Damn, this deck should demolish Delver. What up, Magun Sauce? What's your Pioneer tournament going? 1-1. Currently 0-2. Cancer, maybe you will come to Wish for some post-game issues for Legacy. I will not come to Woods now. I will not visit the boat to play any legacies. I'll skip that. What are you playing in Pioneer? I'm playing Winota. And kinda died. I think I made one well, and one like major decision here. I think I messed it up. So maybe should have just not mess it up. Round 1 we lost to Rakdos Sacrifice. I think I'll play Reanimator Bros. Like none of the decks excite me. And it's actually pretty fun to reanimate. So so we'll do that. They have Scrabland. What have Layla Sanctity or just Endurance? And Bojuka Bog, yeah. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, Luzota's a pretty good joke. Luzota, kinda ridiculous, yeah. Undergrad C. Well, you probably can just get away with one. You don't need to. If the storm even fires 18 people out of 64 with 40 minutes to go, who knows? Are you going to Krakow in 2 weeks for the fake nationals? Yeah, again. I'm not sure if this tournament is gonna be great. But also, like, I see that a lot of people are taking an issue because it's fake nationals. But I don't know. It's fake. Like, it's kinda self-titled nationals, but and people complaining about Winota all the time. Here's so many crybabies wanting her to be banned that I thought deck was busted. I think it is very strong, but well, sometimes you can lose games. It is a pretty, also the draw and like the draw perfectly. Hey, Canister, would you sign a card? It's an expensive card. If you did, I would have one signed by Spike, Corby, even Espinosa, and you. One card signed by so many people. I could do that, yeah. I signed a lot of cards when tournaments were happening. Yeah, I signed for Judge Promo Moxopass, owned by Belana 999, and at that time I was kinda monkessing. So I was like, damn, that's expensive. But they are just more valuable now, so no reason to fear. Fall fast negotiation retro frame, I see. Will you sign my can of Fanta Fruit Twist? Sure. If we ever meet. I don't think I ever had Fanta Fruit Twist. So you'd have to give me a sip. You'd have to let me take a sip first, and then I would sign it. Each has a signature except for one. Yeah. Well, then if we ever meet at a tournament, any of the, for example, Europeans, I don't know if you're European or not, then we can do that. Although sending a card like through post probably kind of stinky. Does Fanta Fruit Twist even exist in Europe? Yeah, I don't think it does. Or at least when I googled it, I didn't recognize the bottle. So that's why. Will assign my regular 9th edition basic mountain. Sure. But in smaller shops, maybe in some import shops, yeah. But I haven't seen it, so you're lucky to have seen it and tasted it. It probably is very generic soda, but so you can't really be that lucky to have tasted it, but yeah. Like going back to like Winota and like how OP it is, it's what is a powerful deck and it's a very punishing deck. For sure. So it does like the card Winota is kinda stupid when you think about it, and it has have a little bit too many things on it for no reason. So it can be frustrating to play, and like it's pretty uneven deck power level too. Because the rest of the deck is medium minus monsters, and the Winota is absolutely OP Mega Max monster who hits with the force of 1,000 suns. Because yeah, so it makes people frustrated when they play it, against it probably because it can be literally the one thing that matters. And it's fairly powerful at the same time, but it's not as unassailable, and it's also not the most consistent deck ever. And it is defeatable by removal largely. Can make a prediction, chat. Do you think the will the legacy challenge fire? Question mark. Yes, no. So 22 people need 42 more people. 43 more people in half an hour. We played Red Black Midrange lately. Is it 2 behind against Winota, Lotus, and Phoenix? I played it recently and it didn't excite me. Seemed like a fine deck, but pretty like on the lower end of how powerful a midrange deck can be. So I went with a more proactive deck in Winota myself. 0-2. But not sure if it speaks of like the correctness of my choice. Hard to say. No deck is good in Pioneer. Everything is fine. I think Winota is a good deck. I think Lotus is a powerful deck. But I do think Ragdos mid-range is indeed fine. So I'm a big fan of Ragdos Sacrifice when I played it, but my opponent also bested me round 1 with it. Come on. So chat, how did you like the Yu-Gi-Oh episode where they stripped Alexis of her right to decide for herself and play the game for wifing her? Kinda not okay really, right? Ragdos Sag will get better with new set. Yeah, Obnixes is really strong. But currently we are in the old set. Like, as far as the Ragdos Sacrifice, I'm not entirely sure if this is really a playable magic card. Yet people are playing it for people are playing it for now, but I'm unconvinced it's a playable Magic the Gathering card. And I think it's kind of closer to not being a playable Magic the Gathering card. Does not do like, does it contribute towards winning, right? It's pretty hard to say. But my gut feeling is that you could have cards that contribute towards winning more so than this. Kan Ragdas really easily answer a Sharon. Can push it, but not easily. Yeah, Sharon will be the card to play if you want to have a monster versus 8 monster versus them. Probably. You can't kill it with the Voltaic Surge because you can't sacrifice for Voltaic Surge, so it's a bit weird jump, but Fatal Push is not easy to turn on either, I guess. You can also Meat Hook Massacre for 6 mana, kill it, so there are ways, Like, assuming your deck is weak to Meat Hook in the first place, and I don't think Yashara actually uh, does that much. Is this tournament a Mox qualifier? It is, yeah. The winner of it qualifies for the Mox. Given that I'm 0-2, I will not qualify for the Mox, but we'll continue playing because why not? I mean, free to players to top 8 this tournament, but not starting in 0-2, so most likely. Noob 0-2. I might face off against Noob or Claudio. Ugh. How is the prediction going, chat? How many points have you invested in this thrilling question of whether the tournament is gonna fire or not? Because right now it has 31 people. It's kinda going slow, TBH. Oh, Fnob is typically a Lotus Gamer. I'm on the play. This Lotus, we go Elf into Spirit Elf into Harriot. Maybe I should mulligan to look for a way we're not a hand if he's actually on field. I guess I want mulligan harder because maybe we'll draw the Winota. Grazer located. Fly like a butterfly, la la la. Yeah, brutally Cathar. And probably die this game. Why is this deck called Hidden Strings? It's just a Magic Online name. It's just a MTG Goldfish name. Like everybody calls it Lotus Field. I don't know why their site calls it Hidden Strings. You can't top deck Winota though and just kill. So let's go Winota. Okay, we drew a free fast strike. Which means that we don't have lethal on the next turn still. Pour over the Pegasus. Pages poured over. It's on a slower end of the Lotus Straws, but Tremendous Way said we're not killing the Stern, although maybe he's keeping up a Otavara. Seems like. Could just raw dog play another field now, I guess. I'll be kinda shame. How many are in this tournament? 28 players. Those are typically this size, roughly. Very small. Probably he didn't block with the Grazer. Stylish, he went to 1. Like the term raw dog in MTG, yeah, me too, that's why I say it a lot. Probably gonna cast Ultimatum, at least cannot cast Peer through Depths. We ever peered through Depths, chat? Noob has concealed from the game. Well, that's an impressive showcase of skill on my opponent's part here. I have plenty of cards in the sideboard for the matchup arena, so TPH just like have 2 chariots because a singular threat that has a lot of power is probably worth still more than the voices. We turn to I don't know rhetoric. Either turn to Rabbleman into Eidolon, which is a significant amount of damages. Then we have Sunken Sun for 2 powerful spirits. Moag Lozota, yeah, that's a very good one. Like, because I lost, I get it. Lotus Field. Can play Silver Spirit on top of that to protect, but hopefully it's gonna be hard. And next time we deal what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So we kill against nothing. Of course, I would not assume that my opponent does nothing. I would assume they will perform an action of sorts. No tak. So yeah. Thespian stage. Alright, I guess maybe that is nothing, trying to copy the field. To make 2 spirits to deal lethal damages. When are you going to start testing for the championship? I don't know. Probably when New Capenna actually releases, and all my testing is going to be done off stream, so don't you worry. Fortunately, he had Otawara to bounce my Idol of Rhetoric, so we'll see if I die this turn. It's a bit tough to die, but maybe. Copy the field arena, strings, land, strings, on top, here, well, and then it's easy. Alright, no big deal. Need pour over the pages now, or another strings. I guess Balageddon hidden strings, untap, play ultimatum works too. I asked a question on my poll on my Twitter. Which card is stronger? Oko Thief of Crowns and Ob Nixilis. A little bit over 10% of pollsters went with Ob Nixilis the adversary. If this was like Nissa Voice of Zendikar, how many percent of the votes do you think it would get? Is like 10% within the range of the troll votes, or do some people from this 10% actually think that Ob Nixilis is better than Oko Thief of Crowns? Really good question. Maybe I should make a poll about this. So wins the match. Nice combo deck. I assumed you meant physically. Ob is ripped. Yeah, he's pretty ripped. But Oko is also ripped, like you can say. Like Oko is very athletic, right? Alright, 1-2. 1% think it's actually better. 1% think you must think that since you asked the question, I want to be right. 8% troll. Yeah. Well, I guess he's kind of athletic, but it's not that ripped. Well, he's pretty ripped. Like, of course, like if you compare it to like myself, it's pretty ripped, but for fantasy standards, it's very slim ripped. It seems like the legacy change is gonna fire in 10 minutes. We just need 9 more people. Ob Nexus will be dominant. I thought about this card a little bit. I think it's pretty insane. Like, it's pretty hard to deal with planeswalkers for some decks. So just being able to make 2 planeswalkers, even if they're kinda shitty, like just being able to make 2 planeswalkers out of 1 card, you build around a little bit and you have some shitty cards to sacrifice, is insane. And if you're playing standard, imagine your opponent goes turn 1, like Voldaren Epicure or Eyetwitch, or the 1 mana Ghoul, Shambling Ghast. Turn 2, I don't know, a creature, a removal, anything. Turn 3 Ob, sacrifice the shitty 1-drop, have 2 Ob Nixilis, and a -1 to make a devil, plus the second one, they gain 2. You either lose 2 or you discard a card, so you probably lose 2, and then like if they stay in play, it's 2 Ob Nixilises, And they each plus each turn, and it's like gain 2, gain 4, you lose 4. That does sound like it adds up easily, and if you don't have a board presence, and you might just not have been able to build a board presence strong enough to contain 2 planeswalkers at turn 3, right? So it does. I would not. I would, I don't think it's on the level of Oko Thief of Crowns, but I think it's a pretty insane card. Gary J said makes multiple planeswalkers 2 and seen 0 play, but I think it was more expensive. Yeah, that J said kicker. Like, this is a 3 mana, 2 planeswalkers, and that other Jace was like cost 5 mana. It's pretty impressive that Ob makes a token to sack the next Ob. Yeah, that's true too. You like immediately get a creature back, which you can sacrifice actually for a benefit even. And also it makes a devil for the first ability to go. And if you sacrifice a big thing, you can just straight up ult immediately, which is probably gonna be mostly used as deal 7 damage, but that's a lot of reach, especially if you use Obnixels a few times this game and you make your opponent lose some life. Like, I think the, sacrificing a Death Shadow angle is kinda lamao, but it might come up. And die low. No, you target your opponent. Getting mind rotted every turn. Well, you probably just take the 2 damage, but if you take 4 damage each turn, you're gonna die in a few turns, right? And it's like Planeswalkers that plus 2 would do that to you. Kind of a non-bow with Death Shadow in that it gains life. This card is super mid. I think you're super mid at evaluating cards. TBH, I am talking about standard mostly. Like in standard, I don't know. Like, how do you beat that? On the play, 1-drop, 2-drop, Obnixilis copy. How do you beat that? I think it isn't that good. Yeah, I think you're not that good either in evaluating cards. Elf-Sagan Pioneer sounds a little bit adventurous with how the mana bases are structured, and I think it's just gonna be played in Rakdos. Like, probably gonna be better to play Rakdos. Although, if somebody noted to me that it's kind of awkward if your opponent has things they want to discard, like they discard Acolyte Phoenix, but still, like, how much resources can they have? And like, how punishing is it that they discard a Phoenix for a benefit? They still are gonna have Lightning Axe in their deck that they would like to spend on the Phoenixes. But in Modern, yeah, I'm not talking about Modern. I don't think it's a Modern card. Although it might be worth trying, but doesn't seem super. Super mid would literally mean above average. Kinda. I meant it as the middles. The most middle. Also as a cast trigger, so we can counter that. Can definitely do turn 3 kills in Pioneer with this. I'll do turn 3 kill with this. So I'm actually most excited for this in the red black sack deck Pioneer. Well, if you don't play standard, then you're not excited about standard, yeah. Can you compare it to Clotis? Yeah, you get to. Well, Clotis. The only time Clotis was ever good anywhere was because Clotis was hard to. She wasn't dying. That's like the only advantage. Which is kind of what Ob is gonna do by the virtue of there being two of them. Alright, I'll feed the dog and I'll be back for the Legacy tournament in a minute. Seems like it's gonna fire, so I'm gonna manage prediction, choose outcome. Yes, it will fire. Yeah, I think you were controlling demon or devil in your life. Obnixos makes a devil for yourself. Immediately, so no big deal. Showcase, I'm 1-2 in it. Legacy challenge. My hand contains no monsters, so I'll mulligan it, I guess. Although, I could keep and Fotsy self once I draw one, but probably just better to use mulligan to find it. Failed. Should have kept Lamau. You nerd. Why did you mulligan? Perfectly fine hand. I guess at this point I'll keep. Maybe you're going to draw and tomb. Who's the person from your city? Portable underscore head. Egor Meister 1-1. Bio. GSZ. What is that? A nail tech? Maybe I should grief. Animate that grief. But I'm a super big fan of that. Actually beating things. Maybe next turn, I guess. I don't have no plans, no. GSZ taken care of. I'll just Passerati, I guess. Try to draw in Tomb or a monster, and that's gonna work. Wow, 2 Dryad Arbors. One, two, three, four, five. They can't really use the thing. Buka, no, kurwa, proszę cię. Jedną rzecz cię proszę całe życie. Archon. Griefers. Don't know what they drew. Seems like not they land, but I can't discard here. Cradle. Well, Cradle was a good draw for them, I guess. Now, do elves play Leyline of Sanctity of the Void against me? I think I do. I think Archon is actually better creature to Reanimator versus them. TBH, but I want to draw the creatures a lot. Grief doesn't seem good. They have more endurance than Leyline these days, yeah. I played against elves with Leyline once though, so I want to acknowledge that. But thank you very much, Plot Radio, for a subscription. I actually don't have any plants in my house. I think I'll wait. We can cast Show and Tell anyways this turn, so I can have more info. Yeah. Cards plus plants is a medium combo. Typically you end up with the plants being chewed on and consumed, generally speaking. Oh, Slender. Chat, those Ostländer mean Outlander. Or is it actually a different word? What you gonna take, bro? The streamer, can you look at my Phoenix list? If you send it, then I can, yeah. Then the showcase, Pog. Then the showcase, bros. Ostlander means more like foreigner. Or what does Outlander mean? I guess if we do this, if I draw black card, I can unmask them, which drawing black card is more likely than drawing a land, right? Because I have more black cards. Foreigner. Obcokrajowiec. Now you're gonna meet Mac with sauce. Me and your mono red. If they put a Progentus into play, I'll be sad, but maybe they won't. Fuck. Nah, that's not a big deal, right? That's fine. This 5/6. That's my 6/6. Obviously, they had this expensive bullshit in hand. They chose instant, which is interesting. If I get their Crater of Behemoth, huh? This doesn't seem very good. Deck for 7. Probably better to unmask them. I don't know why they chose instant. They had both Crater Hoof and Archon in hand. Nice deck. Alright, show and tell. Seems useful. Remember, chat, I can request songs via the request songs function. I have show and tell. You also have a 10-1 Archon of Cruelty. All around. I think I should keep this. Although unhappy that this is not a red land. A red producing land. Once upon a time. Windswept Heath. Once upon a time there was a Windswept Heath. Red land. Awesome. What's this? Cast this in the side, I guess. They endurance me. I'll have a second looting to rebuild. So I discard what this. This. Petal. This. The endurance I got 4 cards. Then go looting and we find like creature to graveyard or just to draw one. Alternatively, I just discard looting. Catacombs. And just summon Archon next turn, and what they're gonna do. They let on Dryad Arrow, that seems really bad. They probably have hate. And how can they counter this? I don't think there are ways. So maybe want to keep looting and a reanimation spell in case they Thoughtseize me. Because I think they might play Thoughtseize. So they Thoughtseize me and see a hand with... Yeah. With those, we can... They discard this, we can go try to loot Archon. Yeah, well, they kept with 7 without Thoughtseize, but doesn't mean that they can't draw one in the draw step. And I think, like, I'm heavily advantaged in this game, but thinking of the scenarios where things can go wrong. Which I think top deck Thoughtseize is amongst. Well, maybe there's gonna be some other stuff. Green, green. Oh yeah, Elvish Visionary. That's good stuff. I'll get to put a thing into play too with the Archon if we show and tell, but yeah. It's fine. I don't know how quickly elves win. Could put Animator into play. Have this again? Come on. It's not even good though. Like that's actually fine. Like a random elf would be better. They choose instant again. What do they have against instants? What instants are there in my deck? Entomb? Dark Ritual one time, times one. Do another Archon so you can looting Archon next turn. Because they named instants, they don't blocking me. Weird jump. So attack first, they flash an endurance, block. It's fine. An interrupt. Maybe back in your day. Oh. So yeah, we block, trade for Archon, just reanimate it, or rather animated it. Okay, I guess reanimate it since I draw another one. So they have another endurance. We can looting Archon again. Scadio now. Animate the Archon. I don't think I can choose creature. Could name sorcery. They can GSZ or something, but I think Giona is gonna do the job. Tier 1 on Legacy. Elves, nice matchup to farm, very easy. Happy to run into them. And in the showcase, there's one more match between Showtime and Tunak. Tunak fighting for the elusive 3-0 spot, which Once it's over, we can continue our Pioneer adventure and get, I don't know, 11th. The end of everything if we go 3-2 or something like that. I feel dizzy after the spinning is a she. But yeah, I hope it's not too violent of an animal abuse. I'll engage in some between rounds content, but like now with just one match, I'm just waiting for them to finish. But obviously, they can just even take 10 more minutes to finish, which is always the weird Trump thing about sitting there and waiting. So far, that qualifier looks more like Luzota. Yeah, you're not the first one to say that. It is an excellent joke. The name of the card is Winota, contains win in it. The goal of the tournament every time is to win. But whenever you go like poorly with Winota, it's like, yeah, Luzota Lamal. Oops.
Czy możesz dać krukowi jedzenie?
Już mu dałem.
Kiedy?
No w misce ma.
A ja?
No chyba, nie wiem.
To było to, co mu dałeś, tak?
Tak,
A, okej, dobra. Kogoś jeszcze?
tak.
Buła,
To
kaskader.
była sobie tak siedzi.
Ja mam ją wziąć?
Nie, no niech sobie posiedzi.
Dobra, to ja ci zostawiam tu otwarte
Wow.
i idę.
Dobrze.
No.
Poszła. Cześć, cześć. So yeah, well, the way I build Winota, the selfless spirits, it is with the goal of making it more resilient to interaction, which I think most people perform. Uh, which I think I like more than the approach of ramping out faster with Prosperous Innkeeper, which people have removal, then it's just absolutely terrible of a card to draw. So I actually wonder maybe the correct approach with once you're on Selfless Spirits is to play 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker to actually find your Winota with the most consistency that you can. This card is kind of lame at times, but it does dig towards Winota. Like, if this is literally the one thing that matters, then maybe I shouldn't have been playing the Rebel Mans. even if the reflection of Kikijiki is kind of medium rare in this deck. It's not a wash, but it's not super. It's far from super. But maybe just the digging option is actually goated. I think you wanna go listen to the song live in the concert. Arcspire, Bleed the Future. Somebody was requesting that. We could do that, yeah. Are they playing in Poznan? I haven't been to a music show in, well, obviously, a while. Alright, I guess we can talk about it. Some heavy music, heavy tunes. So Arcspire coming to Europe. That's what Vita just said. They're playing in my city. In our city, I guess. So that will be PogChamp. Reverse of Nile and Black Crown Initiate. Doesn't tell me anything. Literally no idea, but sounds like fun. Alright, round 4 of Winota. Let's go 2-2 on the play. Elf, Ravelman, Winota. Get free. Oh, on the draw. Why leave? On the draw. No elf. Why even bother, right? Which the Magic Online user draft is actually aptly named because the only deck they ever play is Spirits and Pioneer. So they're spirits of thing draft, right? Alright, let's keep this. I'll put back Chariot. I don't need 2 4-drops. Red from Confluence. Celestia from Pathways, yeah. Voice against spirits should be fine if it's actually spirits. Oh, humans. Excuse me for spreading misinformation. Although turn 2 Falia's Loitan is not necessarily the most powerful opening. I'm interested about humans. Kinda. Adeline. Ooh. Nice. It's gonna grow. I think we play the Brutal Cathar. Can play voice and just hope to attack twice, but since I just drawn it, a Walrus Master. Any reason to attack? Maybe I will want to block. Unlikely. Like if it's Reflector Mage, why would I want to block, right? Company into Reflector Mage, another Loitan. Let's go. Is Champion of the Parish legal in Pioneer? From Avasan Restored, so it shouldn't be. Okay, maybe I would have attacked a 5-5 here. Do I actually want to play Winota here? Or do I want to play 2 monsters? And next turn Winota? Because Winota we get 1 trigger. We have hard time blocking, and otherwise we have easy time blocking. Versus we get 3 triggers next turn. Do they even have 1-drops? If champion isn't legal, mana dorks are not legal. I guess Avassin's Pilgrim. No, it's not legal either. Avassin's Pilgrim. Oh, they just play from 2 mana. I guess they're in company decks. They don't play many 1-drops. Experiment 1. It's the 1-drop. Imagine if Experiment 1 costed 2 mana. That would be kinda a failure. Flavor failure. So you're gonna do the blockage here. Transform them into bigger elementals. Imagine collective company in a stick. I can imagine it on the stack. Oh no. Reflective mage. Oh, that's a good 1-drop to have. Yeah. Will not go to 4. This can have trample, which is terrifying, but if we hit well, we can get Huntmaster and Brutal Cathar. Can Brutal Cathar the Mantis? I think. We miss. Fuck. Not Gucci. So we block. We die on board in that case. We are DOB on board. They activate their werewolf, which they can. Oh. Also, Chad, remember that you can request songs by typing SR song request, hashtag name, pow pow, and then you can listen to it, and it's plenty of fun. What happens when the song request queue runs out? It plays a random song out of 3 songs. Sean McLaren song, SRLL Hentai, and something else. I want this on the play. My creature mirror, I kinda like her in those spots, but I think Selfless Spirit for the big boards is also useful. I take your request? No. It's too bad. It's here, it's locked. I guess they can't kill elves, so I actually do want this on the play. I don't think I want to Rebelman them in the creature mirror. Cap. Play Pathway Green. Play Elf. Izuna 4869. Thank you for subscribing at tier 1. It is very nice that you chosen my channel out of the nigh infinite amount of channels on twitch.tv to support. Sell the spirit. It flies. I don't think I want to give up my Winota trigger. After all, getting a free Tovolos Huntmaster seems good enough. Winota, Joinero Forces. I bounce Winota. Okay, you still lose. Okay. Voice before, so the company, the voice. Winota. Kuru. Or like screw my opponent. Will you accompany it to Reflector Mage's friend? Even if you do, I guess it's fine. 12 token for that company, nice. Canister wins. Now on the draw, I don't want Nissa. I have the extra Selfless Spirit. They don't have red creatures really for red cap melee. They have Mantis Rider, but we think we're fine enough with free removals that actually kill most things, and the Kafars don't need to cyber the melees. You, however, appear Lanora Elflessness. Elf into Fable. And moves to 5. Alright, 2-2, here we come. I don't think they can... I don't know, my point can beat this end. Maybe they can. On the play, some sick moves. Maybe they're gonna have something I don't expect. I wonder if there is a difference between cannot be countered and cannot be countered by spells or abilities. I think nowadays cards just say it can be countered. Period, all of them. But on removal spells, at least they used to. Maybe they still do, let's check. Yeah, it says still can be countered. But it used to, the printing used to say it can be countered by spells or abilities because spells with a target can still be countered if their only target, if all of their targets get removed. So like then they can be countered by game rules, but not by spells or abilities. That's my understanding of the situation here. Abrupt Decay also says cannot be countered by spell or abilities. But I think the errated version of Abrupt Decay says They errated it to say it just can be countered because they realized that it's kind of not much useful and confusing if it has different wording, but the printed version is spells or abilities, but not Loxodon and Smiter. I would say that spells with a legal target are not countered. Well, you'd say that, but the game rules agree with you, so tough luck, bro. Right? Tough luck. Nice. At least you like they did disagree. I guess it worked that way. Maybe it actually doesn't nowadays. With the Reflector Mage, I can actually be in a tough spot. Did you know that Hullbreaker Horror can be countered by Thalia's Lieutenant? Yeah, because it's not a human. It's not take pain from lands. Badunk. Reflector Mage, like Mantis right there. I can attack with many things though. Or can they? Half of the historic decks now play fake MTG cards today. I don't know what half. Is Winota still bugged? Occasionally she does not give indestructible to the creatures, yeah. That doesn't seem to matter much. Winota, no. I don't want to keep the flyer back. But we look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I guess it's indestructible because of that then, because we had this the spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably should just attack with everyone. Like we get 5 Winota triggers, we get 30 cards. We're gonna hit some stuff. I want to attack with Winota? Maybe not actually. I have 1 blocker, 2 blockers. Let's attack, YOLO. Huntmaster, I think. Huntmaster, I think. Cathar, I think. Steal the Mantis. And miss. Unlucky. Yeah, this is not indestructible. This is indestructible. Why? Mystery. Goblin Shaman token. Good block here. And it takes 12, 12, 16, 22. Yeah. It is very strange the bug happens like it's like pretty hard to trace the origin of it because just get this one batch of triggers and some do, some don't. Just random. What's the bug? Well, the bug is that Winota. The rules of Winota says that the creature that you get from the Winota's trigger, the human creature, gets indestructible until end of turn, but on Magic Online in reality, it's like 75% chance that you're gonna get indestructible. It's not no guarantee. I think I have seen the first get it, but I don't remember exactly. Dress down bug is live again. What's the dress down bug? Hey, Winota, yeah. Hey, Winota. I don't know what's the dress down bug. Dress down doesn't stop prime time. Damn. The sheer force of will, Primeval Titan triggers through dress down still. Yeah, the dash bug I know it, but pretty minor, but of course can matter. So I saw a screenshot of a Croxa ATB trigger working, but it not dying with a dress down board, PogChamp. It's the best of both worlds. Although, whose dress down was it, right? Dress down bug sounds like a rule misunderstanding, TBH. Yeah, I guess. Easily could be. Good thing it's a bug, but actually isn't working as intended. Co jest sobie zamówię teraz do jedzenia? Jakieś gówno pewnie. Fast foodowe. Domino's Pizza. Posted a screenshot on the Discord and sent the modern challenge. I've seen you posted that screenshot, but I actually but I remember there was one issue with the screenshot. The issue was that I can't see shit. It's way too small. Well, I guess you see Crux at triggering. That's pretty powerful, I guess. I haven't encountered the dress down issues though myself, so I don't know if how widespread they are. Should have played dress down more on the legacy challenge. I'll still get dress down, so it would be of no use. So I'm not unhappy I did not. Oh, new round. There is 28 players. We'll play. Maybe we're gonna sneak in. UMM is 2-2 as well. Yeah. Noob 0-3. UMM 0-2. Schmidster 1-3. Claudio 1-3. Mark Winsos 1-3. In a tournament with mono powerful gamers, it's kinda hard to for them not to be powerful gamers on low scores, I guess. Playing Thalai, a rematch, I guess, for that last time we played in the modern prelim. Great hand. I think put back Dark Ritual if he's on Delver. Going to force the looting, then poke jump to you. Please don't actually force it, I need it. Oh shit. It's kinda unfair. It's a card's advantage spell, so begin with, why are you forcing it, right? Wasteland. Little did he know I actually have a Verdant Catacombs. Actually, he knows everything about my head now. Kinda pains to Fotsy self, but That's a card's advantage spell. But he already had a force, so what are the odds that he has a second force? I think they're below 0%. Otherwise it's gonna be unfair. All Steam wins. Budget option much. Unfortunately, we are also weak to Yara Yara Daze. No Flipperoni. But if you draw a land, you can unmask, exhume. Good stuff. See if you want to play around as a. So you have that knowledge. Brainstorm. Oh, I think he doesn't know that the best time to cast Brainstorm is never. Read that in an article. Or Legacy once. Let's go. Alright, C spot. Did shuffle away. No guarantee other flip. Does that? Okay. So at least we don't lose to life, so effectively he just kind of threw away a card. Alright, I want him to draw a land and me to draw a land now. Creature's fine too. So stream live or delayed? I'm live now. I had a delay until I went 0-2, and then I just switched because no point in. Yeah, I guess there's a 5 seconds delay. True. Mugtide Regent 6/6. Tough times. Unless there's literally 2 dazes, a land summons the Archon. So let's go! Fuck. Right, death. Despair. I was gonna flip and pow me. Lightning bolt, yeah, okay. Lightning bolt indeed. Wasteland is unfair. Destroying lands should require a. I don't know what should they require. So I'm Pre-Body versus Delver, I guess. If he has the cage, then I die, and I accept that. Show and tell. We did crush elves with show and tell. Despite them holding an endurance. So that was base game 1. This hand is powerful. We could go for a turn 1, but that would be unwise. So I'll lead on unmask him. See Fossen of negotiation. Get Badlands. Get wasted, not find a second land and die. It's my plan, bros. think two reanimation spells are better than Unmask here because of the card cost. Tricky. I guess. Find some other wasteland that's unfair, so no way. I get 2 more looks. Can't play around days now. No, I can't. This doesn't target, but there's no difference. Puts a creature in the graveyard with like bobble of DRC, then prefer that. Of course, you can brainstorm, find a force of negation, counter my animate dead, win the game, or cast ponder, which looks at 4 cards instead. Do you know those 3? Ponder. Ponder, not shuffle. Well, ponder harder. They say. Ponder, not shuffle. Against ponder, not shuffle. I guess I'll wait for a black card and die. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get wasted. Maybe I'm a bitch because drawing reanimations is also well. There's so many more black cards, right? Probably just dead. Probably just dead, but I will choose not to cast my spells just in case that I'm not dead. But I guess ponder no shuffle. Like how can I trust my opponent to not daze me? Also land counters daze too. Bottoming a second masculine move would have been a win already. I mulligan this game. Does Let's get second Badlands, whatever. Ponder seems best. I don't know if I want to draw to 3 though. Probably not. And go to 8. Let's take the iteration to just brainstorm. Okay. Skillful. Submit. La 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 la, I will not get countered by some puny blue mage with a Daze. Listen, man, I'm gonna lay some days on your spells and you're gonna pay 1. You mean the 1 mana stuff? Deliver on the play, yeah. Being like taking brainstorm of iteration, their odds probably borrower, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. I'll see less cards with that, but I think you're right. I'm gonna go for it, yeah. Get a Grizzlebrand, so we get extracted. The better one for late game. My graveyard don't extract me, just force. Pay costs. Oh, fuck off, bro. So not okay. That's so not cool. Do you shuffle? Choose not to shuffle. Never shuffle with Ponder. Always just find the stupid card. Chat, Devil of Secrets is unfair. Legacy is unbalanced. Should really do something about the interaction cards in this format. Imagine having interaction in the top 10 cards. Yeah, but also like what interaction, right? The best. I think Thoughtseize first. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I should loot first, but I have plenty of cards to discard. Bleh. I mean, taking force in. Need to find the arc on discarded. Not that easy. Okay, easy, actually. So I really have to keep one in my hand for unmasks, I guess, but Wastelands can be found with irritation. Ponder, okay. So we know this and 3 unknowns. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 cards drawn. Just to not shuffle, never shuffle them, so strong. Wow. Archon of Cruelty, actually hard not to find, seems like. Odds of this working out? Slim, but can top the counter Exhume or Animated. Forcing, alright, we forced a forcing, that's good. So there's an iteration still, right? Damn, that's not good. There's still iteration. Oh no, 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 does it? Losing game one was too bad. Too bad. You can't afford to lose game one ever. Alright, I can draw Reanimate. Mystic Sanctuary. Alright. This on top. We don't want this. I guess if I draw Reanimate, you don't. Alright, I concede to you, Javier Dominguez. You should have put the extractions out of respect and out of the fact that my 5th round in this starts, I'm going to concede. Oh, yare does Imagine if you play your Ob Nixilis and they daze it, and you're like, yeah, but my casualty copy resolves. And they're like, damn, bro. It truly does. Then you make a devil and they attack it with your their delver and it actually didn't do anything. Should try the 8 mulch deck. It's very satisfying to use mana bond with many lands and Field of the Dead. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. I've seen the legacy streamer guy, AnziD, right? He's played this deck though and seemed super bad. But it was just for one match, maybe two. But it seemed like not very functional TBH, maybe Maybe it is functional, but it just didn't seem like. Tangrams. Tangrams is on Winota, I know that. So me being on the draw. Tangrams 3-1. Winso's by. Yeah. How did Tangrams queue for this, by the way? I think last chance with Winota. What I mean with Obnixilis? Well, the casualty copy doesn't. Well, it's just under spell on the stack, so that you can daze 2 spells with one thing. That's Tuna send you a message. I got paired up, so I don't know, maybe I'll get there at 3-2. Let's see, reminder, price splitting is allowed at the stage of the event, yeah. I would say we're not a mirror, then the send sucks. Alright, keep this. Fuck, this doesn't have green mana, ja pierdolę. Alright. Maybe I'll draw a green land, so I guess we put back a planes. The casualty copy is just a second spell. I don't know if I just mumble enough that the chat cannot make out what I'm saying all time. Why did I play fucking the red pathway here over a green one, white one with Voice of Resurgence in play? Guess I do mumble a lot, but Obnixilis. Well, just casualty copies a spell, so you get 2 Obnixils on the stack. One counter spell will not counter both. Should post on Twitter that the game isn't sensitive for colorblind people. Yeah. I mean, like, the pathways don't really have much to do with color blindness. But they look kind of similar to each other, like this and this. It's not hard to confuse, right? It's pretty similar picture with like the sun in roughly the same place in the artwork and like then some mountains around that. So they're actually super similar, right? And the only indication of the second color is very small frame around the lens here, but you can't really see that. So it's hard not to confuse them, TBH. It's like, it's almost the same land. You, however, appear Winota-less. So it would be kind of nice if those two looked a bit differently. Maybe, you know, maybe just, you know, having the artwork just flipped to the side would help. Where, you know, the adventure would be on the right here and like on the, well, it's not in the left, it's jumping. So no concede contract still in effect? No. Can concede a Magic Online game. But I don't want to because 3-2 stop it, right? And I got paired up last round, so copium. My tournament setting, can you have them flipped beforehand? I don't think anybody will do anything to you if you do. Block here. Draw lands, play Brutal Cathar on this, die. Don't draw land, okay. Can get different versions like you did in Modern, that's true, I guess. Actually, no, I like Rebelman on the play. But not enough. Let's have Nissa. I think Nissa actually potentially better at breaking the mirror. For example, when I play paper Neoform and FNMs, I just have my Terran Timbers, or when I play Titan, that when I play when I play Terran Timbers, I just play them the land part to the front because I just play them as a land an overwhelming amount of time, and otherwise I just exile it to the shoal. So then I say gain 7 while exiling a land. I like them, but it says exile a green card, and I say yeah, but it actually has a front side that costs 7 mana. If there were no pathways, do you think you could be okay playing 9 to 12 shocks? Well, you probably would, but there'll be some heavy damage. On the play, I think I'll keep, although let's inspect my hand and search for all colored mana sources. White, yeah, okay, keep. Why doesn't the Pioneer version use Huntmaster over Marauders? Well, it does. If your question was meant to be the opposite, then it's just a card you can cast versus a card you can't cast. Like, what is the win? What win rate do you expect yourself to have with Winota attacking, right? I think it's humongous. I think you're advantaged by like a humongous amount, and being able to cast a 6-drop comes up, and the 7-drop was both harder to cast and much weaker when cast. Although some people still have like a single Agent of Treachery in this still, but ooh, Flipperino, that's so nice. Although now can be killed by Red Cap melee. Yeah, it's not even clear that like that Angras Marauder is better than what's his hand? It's not even clear that Angras Marauder is better than you have Running Volley, but you can Running Volley the Chariot. No one even tries Marauders, it seems. Well, it's just not where my deck suffers. Not where his deck suffers whatsoever, right? Nobody is wishing to win more games once they're successfully attacking people with Winota, right? Yeah, if you don't actually happen to kill someone by just hitting a single Marauders, then it's, I think, way worse than Huntmaster. If you hit two, then it's super rare that you're not gonna win the game. They really needed that elf, yeah, but it didn't even seem to ramp into anything, though. Who knows? Maybe holding up Fry. Can investigate his deck list on Goldfish, because it got posted, I think. Or did it? Oh, a Ganjo. Okay. Damn. Guess maybe I can investigate it. Love you so, love you so. It simplifies things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 6, 36. Block Huntmaster, block Huntmaster. Can block 2 creatures. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Are you counting? Well, just in case. Alright, I'll keep the red command just in case. But I prefer not to, blue it because I don't know, I don't hit or like some stuff. The Cathars don't even steal a creature actually. Tank would not 5 triggers, yeah. Block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. We'll hit a Handmaster too. The draw is a weaker, but I don't think I well. I have a voice if they kill my elf to play something. Play better, yeah. Mm, Mana Confluence I can keep because I have all colors. Solid hand. Can play Spirit if I miss. As a removal. As a Spirit to protect from removal if we draw Winota. As a Bulldog Cathar to battle. Selfless Savior. Damn. Oh wow. I think attacking with this signifies no Winota. Mm, Well, maybe it's 5 head, but Maybe you can miss on one trigger. What's the win and loss to? Legacy? I lost to Tholai on Delver and I won versus some elves player. Can kill my Cathar and free the Savior. Savior is interesting over Spirit. And have a strong opinion. One card left and the Innkeepers, which is nice for me because he just doesn't have much. 2-1 Shining, yeah. I think I'm with advantage here. Oh, the removal plus Winota is gonna kill me, but he top decks one cards here, and like maybe can play 6/6 would be problematic. Seems to be the case, alright. It's gonna gain its lots of life. Doesn't seem to be an issue though. 2 lands, 3 lands. Can play our own, although afraid of Winota obviously. Should have attacked with a flyer, why didn't I attack with a flyer? Should I? I think I should. Doesn't have red mana though. HI would be better for opponent. Handmaster or Marauders in hand, yeah. Drake underscore MTG, thank you very much for support it. Red mana. Knight. Can fight with the elf. One card. That one card, if that's gonna be Winota, then I'll die for not holding up the red cup melee. I think I need to put my Handmaster into play. Very stressful. It didn't seem like he had Winota an opening hand. They attacked with the Savior. Just be lucky. So just like don't let him be lucky, and once we both have a Handmaster, I think Celestial Spirit, well, Celestial Spirit I guess gets fought on with this. If it ever changes back to day, then this consumes this. So tie with the Spirit because he most likely, actually maybe has a gun draw. Oh, what? He just wants to fight. Same thing. What the fuck? Oh, it's the fight. I was like, well, what the hell? What the hell is happening? What the hell are you two doing here, bros? Oh, the wolf. I don't kill it now. Why did I sacrifice? Fuck. So bad. Wolf fights, doesn't deal damage, it just fights. Lose. He's like, damn, what? Why did he do that? I can't figure it out. Well, I I did know the wolf is green, yeah. It's told me so loudly every time I looked at it. Wolf token. Wolf is green. Alright, appears like problem. Red cap melee. Now he has the selfless savior. I'm actually behind. And if it well, so now it's just probably who draws Winota first. Can only really attack with this. I blocked and I attack with this. He can gunk block, I guess. Hey, I didn't even block. Yeah, I don't want to block. Can draw werewolf removal man. We actually can draw werewolf removal man. God, that's actually heinous. It's not that heinous. I can fight with my wolf too. Come on. Come on. It's a tough block to perform, although he does have plenty of life from the Inky pass, so we'll see if that materializes. Matters this game. Yeah. I was gonna fight Wolf of Walls. That's true. Draw a 6 drop, I want a land in play. Melee the dog. I mean, can do it any time, right? No point in doing that immediately. In fact, like if I do it in combat, then just lets him use the Wolfman. Oh, you mean to gang block? Because that's also a reasonable way to do things. You're right. I can use 2 spells to flip the Huntmaster. Come on, motherfucker, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. It's not of great use because swing in. I'm waiting for the free to, but I'm paired up. The riveting game of who draws Winota first. Not quite, but mostly. Well, it's no delay because I also too, so I don't think I need delay anymore. I'm not even sure how good Winota on tops is right now. It's like, how many triggers will I get? Can do a 6 drop too, I guess. Then I would need to tap out of the melee. The small werewolf man is a bad draw because it's knight. You can play it and play melee, and then flip, and well, not quite. Well, yeah, yes, quite actually. First, Sir Fenwick scoffed when he saw his opponents for the final match. Shock? Why is he shock? Droy Ganjo? I can finish the Vretka melee. No, they shocked, so probably Ganjo. Makes sense, a Ganjo. Like the thing with this kind of weird jump that Winota becomes a weaker draw. Yeah. I can draw not into wolf now. I couldn't have engaged chariot in combat. No, I could have, right? Because engaged chariot. 2 wolves left. I should have engaged chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I think I play this combat medium, right? If I had the, or in general, this game, sacrifice the spirit, gave him the wolf. But if I engage the chariot, then it's actually good because you keep 2 wolves to trade, and you can actually top deck Winota. So I think pretty mistake here, but trying to fucking pass the 10, I can't. Yeah. Also, if I kill the dog early, I can just trade this like I didn't. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need to block. Melee the wolf in response to keep a wolf around. No, that I needed to melee the Huntmaster. I think you lose. Well, I do lose, yeah. But I think I should have killed the dog earlier, and I should have also. Yeah, I should have killed the dog at the first opportunity because it was blanking my melee versus Winota anyway, so I didn't draw great, but also probably could have maneuvered that into win, draw Winota, eventually go pow pow. I also should have activated the chariot here. Tons of loose gameplay movements. Which means we get a solid 3-2. 2-3, excuse me. Not even a 3-2. Poke champion. So not my top movements, Magic the Gathering wise. Alright, redeeming ourselves in the Legacy Challenge. Thing is, Vato. Oh, well, the question is, Vato, how many extractions do you have? Also, if you melee the wolf in the big block turn instead of the Huntmaster, I think that was also better. No, because he had the Ganjo, right? How many wolves did I block with? Maybe you're right, but I think I didn't have enough. Like, if I melee the wolf, then, like, both have +1 wolf. There's 5 wolves, you killed 2. Yeah, I guess that's better. To avoid getting forced on the Archon discarded, you can pass. Next turn 4 sees then Exhume. I think he's like a Days Less deck. Yeah, co jest Bucio? Not sure if jest Wasteland Less deck. Bułka! Nie rób tego, proszę cię. I Dark Rituals. How's the standings? We got 19th PogChamp. 2 people at 3-2. Probably wouldn't be us anyways. Copium. Wait, it's game 1. Play around extra Fluster Storms. Can either force or plowshares my Archon. You can prismatic ending the animate that too, but just exhume it again. Surgical game 1 would make me sad, but I think odds are low. Discarding prismatic ending. Allows to Rakdos sacrifice, mono red, and mirror in the Pioneer tournament. Blow to sword shares, okay. I guess that exiles is I can reanimate again. That's kinda not super. I get destroyed by like by Narset or something now. But the match was pretty good. Oh, I think it's a little bit good. Severely on the losable. Severely losable. Like it's good if you draw, you draw like a good amount of lands and spells and play Chariot on 4, but not always true. Is Pyromancer still a thing in Pioneer or no? Pioneer was Pyromancer was Rakdos Lurus deck, right? And since Lurus is not a thing anymore, then it's not really. Oh no! Damn, I wish I had I got the Archon, right? It's kind of awkward because his deck can deal with my reanimated monsters. Like, already got one reanimated monster and just dealt with it. Pyromancer was a thing, question mark? It definitely was, yeah. Puka. Nie rób tego. Tam masz drapak. Definitely gonna pay 7 to draw 1 on my opponent's next turn if they kill my Crystal Brand. Yeah, one mana discard, 2 good deals all around. I wish this had the Entomb the Archon, right? But it's tricky because Archon actually can get just plowed. Meow. Bunia, jakbyś tu nie robiła takich niegrzecznych rzeczy, jak na przykład robienie, odpierdolanie szajsu, bym cię bardziej kochał. Choose not to shuffle. Bro. Don't blow me. Oh, fuck you. No, like, spend 10 hours thinking of, like, whether to find that, yeah. Plot. Choose not to shuffle. Why does it even have the shuffle option? It's this card too, so I can't do it now. Have to wait. Yeah, it was close. We still draw a card with this through Narset because we kill Narset. Hopefully no counterspell. Company. Force of Will. Um, Maybe they force my discard 2 cards, yeah. Maybe he has two lands in hand, right? Although, given that he's thinking, probably just thinking of actually forcing this. Maybe that's a valuable blood card or something. Snapcaster, okay, that's a valuable blue card. Anyone know why MTGO don't turns on after first time? Why MTGO don't turns off on? Reanimator? No. Really dead. I'll go grab my KFC bucket. Guess I'm hungry. Can be your commander. Any commanders in the chat? Timeless Dragon. No, not Timeless Dragon. Paskudne frytki, ja pierdzielę. Thank you, Kefir Demon, for your subscription. So that's supposed to be good versus sacrifice, or are things they toss up? I'm not sure. I lost to it this tournament, and I've heard from people that like both ways. As good draws seem kinda hard to contain. Is he playing extraction? Not only that in the Pioneer Showcase, but it's also over. Got 19th place, 2-3. Well, not over, but the top 8 is already determined, so. Sana PTQ today Pog. Own Arena lol. Lamau. I was almost went to check. There is a standard tournament here, but it doesn't seem like. This is not a challenge and 11 AM is kinda starting very late, so I don't want to play it. Maybe a mistake. We should have taken the other card. Pretty impressive draws though. But by taking Narset, he couldn't have Force of Will. So I think I blew it. Thank you for watching my stream today. See you tomorrow. For me, it's the end of Magic's. Go watch. Go watch Waffle Tappers. Also, yeah. Nathan Stewart, Tangram. Well, Nathan Stewart, free too. Nice. And Is he even streaming? Waffle Tapa, no results. He's not even streaming. Popper challenge, misplayed ginger. Alright. See you tomorrow, nerds.